guys? Welcome back to the trails. Start of 2021 deer season. Ohio doesn't start for another 21 days. I'm getting a little antsy. I'm going down to Kentucky. Kentucky opens September 4th this year, and that's tomorrow. I'm heading down there tomorrow. I've been doing a lot of map scouting on onX. So, velvet bucks. That's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for a velvet buck. My first ever velvet buck. So, let's head down there. Well guys, we're here at Walmart. We've been driving for 5 hours, but we're here in Kentucky finally. But we're at the old Wally World, so we're gonna go get legal. I just want to say one thing. Why does Kentucky have to be one of the most expensive states to hunt? Well guys, it's opening morning of Kentucky deer season. I'm not in camo. I told myself I was going to take today to go around, drive around some public lands and scout. Camera keeps moving. But I also found out one thing with bad news. I didn't know the main place I was trying to hunt has a different opening date. I guess Land Between the Lakes opens up on September 25th. So now I'm going to go drive 30 minutes away to another public land. I'm going to go look at it real quick. And then the closest one after that's an hour away. So hopefully this one is a good one. And look at this. There's deer inside the campground. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. Just sitting there doing my intro and there's deer inside the campground. Well, that sucks that I can't hunt here. Well guys, I made it to the first spot I'm going to scout. I already got spiderwebs all over me. Sick. But this spot looks pretty dang good. There's a bunch of hardwoods in here. Big private bean field, which is mainly what I'm looking for this time of year. But we're going to walk this main trail and see if we can find any deer sign. Well, I've been walking this piece for a little bit, but there's only a few deer tracks. It's like a big creek bottom, and it comes up into these hills. But there's two big bean fields on each side. But I was just walking back to the truck, so I'm like, oh, there's not that much deer sign. But I don't know if you just heard that, but this oak tree right here is raining acorns. So I'm going to go over here and look and see if they're eating these acorns. September 4th, you'd think they'd be on these fresh acorns. So I'm going to go look for some tracks over here and see if I want to make a game plan here or somewhere else. Well, we're here at the second spot I'm going to look at. It's got this public cornfield. And right here off the road there's an oak tree with some acorns on it, but I'm going to go walk the edge of this cornfield to see if there's any tracks on it. And if there's like a lot of good deer sign, I'm probably going to hunt here this evening. That other spot I was at, it had a few deer tracks, but it wasn't a whole lot. But like I said, I'm going to walk the edge of this. Might walk in the timber a little bit to see if there's any deer sign. But I'll catch back up and see if there is any deer sign. Well guys, it's time for my first sit. There's a private bean field way back here, and today I'm just going to do an observation sit basically. Hopefully some deer come out and I'll be able to see some bucks and make a move on them tomorrow or the next day. But I'm going to be quiet. I got this big open trail to work with that goes all the way down. But I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff packed and head on down that way and hopefully see some deer. Oh guys, I'm finally up here in a tree stand. It took me forever, mainly because I don't know if you can hear it, but there's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm getting ate up. But I spooked 6 deer out of this bean field on the way in. They were bedded inside the beans, but one was for sure a buck, which really sucks. But I don't know, man, I'm pretty discouraged right now. All these dang mosquitoes spooking those deer. It's hot. But we'll sit here the rest of the night and see what happens. Well guys, that's a wrap for the opening day in Kentucky. I'm here for 3 more days, but hopefully mosquitoes aren't as bad, because dear Lord, I got ate up. That was terrible. I wasn't going to see a deer anyway the whole time. I was just sitting here swatting mosquitoes everywhere. But, I mean, snakes, spiders, mosquitoes, everything but deer. I mean, the deer part's my fault. I mean, I spooked 6 deer walking in. They're bedded down in a bean field. One was for sure a buck. I couldn't tell what the rest were. If it was a buck I would have shot, so it kind of sucks that I spooked him. But I'm going to head back to the tent, get me some supper. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a little bit more scouting in the morning. This area for sure had a pretty bad flood a week or 2 ago, because it's got water everywhere, and it's pushing the deer to a spot, I mean, where they have to be above water, which is a good thing for getting into their home, but sucks for mosquitoes, especially when it was 85 today. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. It's gonna be 79, but we'll be right back at it tomorrow. We got 3 more days. Well, it's evening number 2. I slept in like I said I was. It rained all morning, which hopefully that means the deer are going to move really well at night. I've got a private milo field right here by the road and a private bean field also right here by the road. And like I said, it rained a lot, so if the creek around here is up, this whole place is kind of marshy except for this spot. This spot's got a big steep hill going up, but perfect wind. My wind was blowing right back towards that creek with the bean field and stuff over here. So we're gonna get out and see what we can do. Well guys, I'm not quite to my spot yet, but just walking around here trying to figure out where the most deer sign is. There's a lot of deer sign here, but I'm still only like 100 yards away from the truck, which is a really good thing. But right here, got a really old rub right here. Probably last season's rub. But there's a little saddle right here, and I'm gonna go across the saddle onto the next like top of the hill. I'm probably gonna sit up there. I'll be like 300-400 yards away from the truck. But like I said, there's a bean field down there and a big milo field across the street. But there's a bunch of kids riding their 4-wheelers on the private land, so hopefully that keeps the deer inside these woods. But I'm gonna walk over there, see what I can find. Well guys, I got this spot that I want to be at. There's a bunch of acorns and crap over here that's dropping down. Like, I mean, it's raining down. And I got some actual buck sign. Obviously it's not gonna be a velvet buck, but there's a really, really fresh rub right down here. But I'm sitting on this saddle. It goes down to my right, goes down to my left. I got real open hardwoods with acorns everywhere over here, and real thick swamp over here. So we're gonna see. My wind's also
y'all can see that, but right there's that rub I was talking about 20 yards away. And I'm sure there's multiple more in here somewhere. I'm just not really looking for them. I just found the one, so I'm just gonna hunt here for a little bit. Well, guys, I got up to the stand probably about 30 minutes ago. I'm just trying to be as quiet as possible because I think I'm real close to these deer. Bucks don't like to move more than 150 yards during really the summer. But like I said, I got a ton of deer sign up here. I got a fresh rub down there. But basically sitting on this little saddle with the oak trees dropping some acorns. But we're gonna sit here tight until dark. It's just, I got the wind blowing perfectly. Everything is setting up perfect. Other than I forgot my bow. My bow arm. I forgot my bow arm. So I'm just gonna sit here, hold my bow the rest of the night, make it a little bit more difficult on myself. But cross your fingers, hopefully a buck comes through. This right here is what I'm dealing with all freaking night. Mosquitoes freaking eating me up again. But this whole area just looks freaking sweet. Especially like down that little hole. This whole area does look really good. I just need a deer to come in now. I've killed a few millions of mosquitoes. I just assume I'm getting close to my tag limit. But I haven't seen anything so far. But other than the squirrel that was in the same tree as me, that's always what you want to see. I've heard a few things walking around. I haven't seen anything yet though. But I don't know if you can see where I'm heading. These mosquitoes are god awful. If you want to come to Kentucky early season, I'd rather not, honestly. I don't want you guys going through the pain of all these dang mosquitoes. But I still got about an hour and a half left of daylight. Let's hope and pray that a deer walks through here so I can just go home. Well, I didn't get any of that on film, but I just had a bobcat come by about 40 yards away. I didn't get any film of it because it just came in and walked. It was going too fast. But I've got these kids riding on four-wheelers right over here, so I don't know if I'm going to see anything else tonight or not. I'm going to sit out here till dark, though. That bobcat might spook a deer over here. Who knows? Well, it's almost past camera light now. Even I can barely see now. It'd probably be hard to shoot deer. But all I saw was that bobcat. But I swear I heard a buck making a rub down into this marsh. But I'm probably gonna get down. I'm gonna leave my stand and everything in here. I'm gonna hunt in here tomorrow morning. Because this has the freshest sign I've seen. So I'll catch you guys either at the truck or I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well guys, I finally got in here for my morning sit. Probably like 10-15 minutes before daylight. Or gray light. But it is super calm in here today. I got a bunch of acorns dropping right now, so hopefully the deer will come from these bean. I'm assuming they're going to come from the bean fields to come back to their beds. they stopped.
Well, Kentucky's kicking my butt. I'm gonna get down here soon. I'll walk up this saddle a little bit more. There's another private field. I don't know if it's beans, corn, whatever it is, but I'll walk over to it to see if there's any more deer sign than there is here. I'm probably 400 yards into the woods from the parking lot here, so maybe if I get further back, there'll be a more consistency of deer sign. But all I've seen this morning is squirrels, so starting to get a little discouraged. Like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of scouting. I'm just going to show you why I set up here in the first place. But it's right here. I'll show you why I set up here in the first place. Well, that's pretty funny. Now, I don't know why I set up here in the first place. I thought this was a rub, but no, it's just a dead tree with the bark falling off. But I'm still going to walk down this and scout a little bit more. That got me. Well, can't kill a deer in the woods, but here at the campground, these deer will let you get right up to them.
Well, guys, I got it in here for the evening set. Basically, I'm just gonna do an observation set. Is that deer right in front of me? Nope, okay, just brown grass. But I'm just gonna do an observation set. There's a big Milo field out here in front of me. I'm gonna watch over it, see if anything comes through it. And if anything does, I might make a spot stalk on it. But I've also got a big pond over here to my left shoulder. And it's like 90 degrees out, so there's a good chance that the deer come to that pond. But I'm gonna keep my back up to this oak tree and try and stay low, because I'm in a little low area right here. Just pop my head up a few times, see if there's any deer. But this might be my last hunt in Kentucky for this week, I guess. I don't know, man. It's getting pretty discouraging. Mainly because I wasn't able to hunt the main place I wanted to hunt. The place I've been scouting for like 2 months during the summer. And then I get out there and I realize that they don't open up until September 25th. But I was walking in here to this spot and I saw a doe on the way in here. So there's definitely deer in here. There's a bunch of deer tracks on the gravel road. I did see some turkeys as soon as I sat down over here at the pond. But basically I'm just going to sit in here tight for the rest of the evening. If I see anything, I'll be sure to get on video. And then if it's a buck, I don't have my camera gear, so I don't have the camera arm or anything. So I might take some video of the deer I'm about to shoot, and then shoot it, then pick you guys back up, which kind of sucks. But we'll see what happens.
Well, guys, clearly I'm back home from Kentucky. Actually, I've been home for a few days now, but that last evening I saw 5 deer, and that was the only time I actually got into some pretty good deer sign. But I'm definitely gonna be going back. Definitely not to that area. I might go back to Land Between the Lakes once it opens, but I might stay closer to Ohio. But that's the end of this video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll have a bunch of deer content coming out here in the next few weeks.